Hi, what's going on, everybody, and welcome to another top 5 Fakemon video. Now, you all showed some amazing support towards yesterday's video, and I noticed that loads of you wanted me to create a series out of these Fakemon, so I thought, why not just do it? So today I thought we could count down the top 5 fan-made ghost-type Pokemon for you all to watch. Now, I do hope you all enjoyed the video, and please do remember to check the description of this video and send some love to the people who created these amazing designs. They deserve to get this amazing support from you guys. They really deserve it because they're amazing designers, and these creations are all credited to them. They're amazing people, and I want you all to check them out. They're so sick. Go to the description, all these guys, 5 people down there, and just check them all out and all their links and whatnot to see more of their creations, more of their Fakemon. But either way, that's going to be it for this introduction, and I guess we can all just get right into this countdown. Number 5. So coming in first is going to be a sick design by Smiley Fakemon, who created a very interesting ghost-type Pokemon called Oregol, or however you want to say that, the Lament Fakemon. It is described to be a sort of Pokemon that hides in castles or tombs, and honestly, it looks pretty freaking elegant. It has a very nice castle feeling to it, and with the way, kind of with the way it looks. It does also have 2 pre-evolutions, which are both really just cute, if I'm gonna be honest, and they usually dwell in dark depths of dungeons or in high castles. And both of the pre-evolutions, they are very afraid of meeting humans, and I think that is kind of cute. They do look like they would be perfect for something perhaps, based, like a Pokemon region based in Germany or somewhere like in Europe, where there are loads of castles, or perhaps somewhere in the UK. I do personally think that this Pokemon, Oregol, and its pre-evolutions would fit perfectly into that sort of region, and an area with loads of castles and, kind of old tombs, and maybe, dungeons and whatnot. It really would be nice to see this thing down there, and I would love to see them in a future game. So let's go to number 4. Number 4. And next up is actually another creation by Smile Fakemon, who created a ghost-type Pokemon called Goober, which I guess is a mixture between the words ghoul and, according to Smiley, silverfish, which I don't know where that came from, but hey, I'm gonna accept it. Now, this Pokemon is a ghost and bug type, which I think is a pretty darn cool combination, and I personally do love that Goober's pre-evolutions. They look very... how do I say this? They're sick, yo. The first stage evolution is cute and adorable and looks really, really nice. Then you have the second stage evolution, which looks creepy and very scary. And at the end, you have Goober, which looks majestic. I would love to see this thing in Pokemon, as it is described to be hiding from sunlight a lot while scavenging for food, which I think is a perfect description for a Pokemon that is supposed to be a ghost type, which really does work well, because ghost types are supposed to hide in darkness, and this Pokemon essentially hides in darkness away from humans and other Pokemon, which is so cute, by the way. Either way, let's go to number 3. Number 3. Now, next up is a design by Locomotive 111, who created a Banshee-inspired Pokemon called Banshee Scream, which is a mixture of the words Banshee and Scream, and this thing has the look and the story to make it into a perfect ghost type. Banshee Scream is described to be screaming out in the depths of night in veils of pain. If that doesn't creep you out, then I don't know what does, because I would personally want to avoid anything like that. I mean, I've always been kind of scared of Banshees, and having a Pokemon like that would be hella creepy. But I guess it would make sense having a creepy Pokemon like that. It doesn't hurt. It would really be nice to have more creepy Pokemon in Pokemon games, because there are, they're supposed to be ghost types, supposed to be scary. So I would not mind having this Banshee Scream here. It is so cool, and I would love to see it in a future game. Number 2. Now, next up is not a scary design, but the one I think would really deserve to be mentioned, and that's going to be Gregan Raid's creation called Bagac, or Bagac, which is a weird name, if I'm gonna be honest, but I do think the design is really cool though, which essentially looks like a parachute Pokemon. It is a parachute Pokemon, essentially. It is made to look like a homemade parachute, and honestly, it looks so splendid. It looks like a troublemaker with that face, and it looks like it could really, really be described as the perfect troublemaker Pokemon. It essentially goes floating around during night, scaring humans to death because it finds it to be amusing. And also, I do think the design is really, really cute as a Fakemon. It really does look nice. It'd be so sick to have another kind of jolly and happy little ghost-type Pokemon. It's like we have, Gengar, Ghastly, and, Gengar, Ghastly, and Haunter back in the old Pokemon, series in Generation 1 or, Season 1, when you had them scaring Ash. Imagine this thing scaring Ash in a future game. It would really be cute, adorable, and I'd love to see that. Let's go to number 1. Number 1. And finally, we have another design by Greg and Raid, who created a scarecrow Fakemon called Cursecrow, which, well, it looks like a scarecrow, but this one is a Pokemon, or a Fakemon, and is also a ghost type. And I also find it pretty interesting that the design choice, the design choice was a scarecrow, and it's an interesting concept, if I'm going to be honest. I have to also say that I do really like that it oozes of this green flame that just gives it that ominous, you know, dark feeling of it being a ghost, and essentially gives me that feeling of this thing might actually eat me, and honestly, that works. I like that it scares me, and I do think that would be perfect. I would not mind having this Fakemon in a future game, and it would actually be making me super happy, because why not have a Scarecrow? I love playing Fiddlesticks in League of Legends, so why not have a real Fiddlesticks in freaking Pokemon? But that's going to be it for this video, guys. I guess we'll have to wrap up today's video, and I guess that's all I can really do and say for today, and I thank you all for watching this video. If you did enjoy, then drop a like down below, and also do remember to check out all these designers and all this work from these designers. They're so insane, guys. Please do check the description for all their links. These guys are amazing, and what they do is just insane. If it wasn't for them, these videos would not be possible, so please go check them out, tell them all they're amazing people, and check out their designs. But that's going to be it for today, guys. If you guys found any of these to be your favorite, then let me know in the comment section down below which one was your favorite. Drop a like as well, and do subscribe for future videos, and I'll catch you all trainers the next time. Bye bye.